Hi everyone, it's me, Jordan Long, and today I'm going to talk about something that, doesn't come up this much. Well, actually, no, it doesn't really come up at all. So, you'll be on YouTube, like, well, everyone is. And for those who aren't on YouTube, okay, they're not. Now, a lot of folks out there are going to say, well, Jordan, okay, so one stat I never gotten a hang up with was ownership. Something that even if you're doing fair work, you can still get in a hang up with. I mean, a lot of folks think they understand fair work or fair dealing, but very few of them actually do. Yes, there is things that if you do certain things to your film, and if your film meets all of those things, then your film or films can be called fair work or fair dealing. But not everything meets it. Now, there are going to be some folks out there saying, how can some things not? Well, I'm not here to talk about. I'm here talking about why I don't do anything. Why I'm frightened of ownership, and how it's so smooth to get in a hang up with ownership. And you gotta keep in mind, ownership strikes are not the same thing as followership. Fairway, like a fairway, oversight, followership oversight. So they're not the same thing, and it's very smooth to get yourself in a hang up with it, even if you're doing everything that fair work or fair dealing says you can do. There's always going to be it's a belief, okay? And the truth is, it'd be like this. Oh, come on. It'd be like, oh, Jordan, you didn't do enough to make this film fair work or fair doing. You just unlooked my ownership. Now I'm gonna you just unlooked my ownership. Yeah. And trust me, unlooking ownership, it's pretty much what it is. Even if that's not what you want it to be, that's what it is. And then sadly, and we just say, no one knows how to counter this. No one knows what to say or what not to say. It's not like, it's not like you can go and learn, this is what you do to counter, this is what you do when someone says that your work is unlooking their ownership. Well, no, there really isn't. You go in there and there's a whole bunch of things you got to answer. And you don't know what to put in. You don't know what to say. And one of the other fears is that maybe it's not good enough. Maybe what you put in isn't going to work. Maybe the one who says it's their work, or you unlook their ownership or their work, is going to say, that's not good enough. They're going to read that and they're going to say it's not good enough. So then you'll be back to having that strike again. Well, that's not good enough, Like, I don't care what you say. That was my work and that was my ownership. And that's not good enough. You still get a strike. It's still my work. Yeah. So, and I know YouTube says all these strikes will go away in 90 days. Yeah, they probably will. But I've never been in a hang up with that. That's why that these films, they might be boring to some, are actually shielding me from anyone ever saying it was their work. Of course, there might be a lot of folks on YouTube who are doing this, the same thing I'm doing, or maybe they're not. But it shields me from saying it's my work, or saying it's their work. And then some haters are gonna say, "Oh, but Jordan, you never went on, and you never got all those you never got it lawfully owned. So it's not your work, it's not their work." Yeah, that's true. But this does shield me from, I could say it's my film since I'm making my film. So no one can say that was their work. I guess they can say it's their work. It'd be wrong, but they could say it. But this shields me for someone saying, "Oh, it's my work." All right. And one of my other fears is that, okay, I guess we're going to go to a law lord now? No, we don't have to go to no law lord. You win. I'll take down the film. All right, you win. I don't want to go to a law lord and then be seeked out that I'm wrong and then have to give you a geld and all kinds of other stuff or go to lockup. I don't want to do that. That's what's going to be. Yeah, so at the end of the day, you can see why I'm frightened of fair work or fair dealing or whatever you want to call it. Why, even if you think you understand everything about it, you still isn't going to shield you. So the way that I shield myself from someone saying it's their work or their ownership is that I do stuff like this. And I know that a lot of folks on YouTube seek it beneath them to do things like this, or think I like to do this stuff. Well, I don't. And this film and all the films I've made, there's no way anyone's going to say it's their work. Because no one's coming on doing the exact same kind of work I'm doing. And even if you even want to say community channel, you can say that if you want to. But at the end of the day, it's not like she can say that it's her work or her stuff that I'm doing anything with. So yeah, that's why I'm frightened of fair work. That's why all my films are like this. Me talking or me having my friends or kin or whatever on, and if it might be boring and to some folks and they want to go see the community channel or the followership fair way instead of me, they can do that. She hasn't uploaded anything since February of 2017 YL, but if you want to, you can. You can see where I got my thoughts from. But at the end of the day, this shields me so no one can say that I was working with their stuff without their all right or whatever. Okay, how long is it? Yeah, all right. I'm Jordan Long, and I'll see you later.